Have we got sound? Let me know if you've got sound. We just had a mad moment there. Everything just stopped working. TikTok wasn't working. Sound on YouTube wasn't working. Okay, it's all coming back. Um, okay, so basically we want to have a look at hey Sandra, how you doing? Mad Forest House, good afternoon. Percy Juhu, Harshil. Yeah, London. What happened with the London session? We had a small loss on the DAX twice and a big gold trade, 100 and something pips on gold. So yeah, we had, good morning. So lost 3 pips on NASDQ once and 25 pips once, and then 100 and something pips on gold. So it was a good session. But it was this trade here. This is the one that we took. That move. Could the NAS 1 hour be something? Let's have a look. I mean, look, we've got Trump speaking in 25 minutes, and he's already iterated across socials that he's going to be speaking about Venezuela and Greenland. So, look, I'm looking at buys above the current hourly candle on gold. So I actually am going to place that. Oh, what am I doing? So I'll show you now. Let's change screen. So I want to try and get an early entry into gold. We've got comics opening soon. I'm just going to change screen on TikTok when it allows me. Um, Here we go. So you see my entry is there just above the hourly candle. Oh, let me move this out of the way. There you go. Okay, we're gonna jump. Okay, who's this? Oh, is that Mr. Shilton? How are you, mate? Been a while. How's life treating you? How's the missus? Have you had the little one yet, or is it getting very close? Hey, Kaylin. Ah, Kaylin's on both. Astron, yeah, so we've got a buy stop on gold. I'm looking for comics to come in. Push. Uh, Now, look, I've got a first TP at 40 points. I'm gonna manage this as it's live. I'm gonna see if we just get a spike up. If not, I'm just gonna automatically close half at the usual sort of 20, 25 pips. Um, so I'm just gonna see if it just spikes, which is what I'm thinking ahead of Trump, but you never know. No sound on TikTok. Right, well, I'll come back to that in a minute. Can't do much about it now. I'm in a trade. So look, this is a little bit of, I've taken a flip entry here. Um, it was preempting news, so I might have got this completely wrong. And if I have, I'm prepared to sacrifice some of this morning's profits. But we shall see. Big Harvey, you can hear me. Okay, cool. So listen, if you've just joined, what I've done here is I've taken, this was a big bearish candle. I've taken a flip entry on the basis that we've got comics coming into play. We've got Trump speaking at 1:30. He's already announced he's going to speak about Greenland and Venezuela. Um, I can only speak from a very low level fundamental perspective here. Look, Venezuela and Greenland is only going to mean uncertainty in the risk market. So look, let's see, 30 pips there. I'm banking half, 30 pips. Let's I'm just gonna readjust that one there. I'll make that 60 pips. And then this one. So a nice quick 30 pips there, guys. Just let me know if you got your 30 pips. I'm just going to push the stop up a little bit just in case it drops hard. But I only see this going one way initially on the news. After that, it's a lottery. Yeah, so guys, if you got some pips there, let me know. Um, it was a quick fire 30 pips that. Quick fire 30 pips. Uh, if you got it, let me know. Second TP I've put in at 60 pips. So this will automatically close another half at 60 pips should we get there. And then the third TP is up here at 100 pips. And then this one I really don't care. I can go back up to the highs or I can go anywhere. Let's go 49, 48. We'll just go below the 4900. It won't get there because the way I manage a trade, I don't let it have that much space. But it's just there in case it flies, but I can't see it myself. Might get the second TP, but yeah, we've done the hard bit. Mr. Hall, 30 pips. Big Harvey's on the NAS. Okay, so you bought the NAS. Okay, listen, I would stay away from longs on the NAS leading into Trump's speech because you just get risk free quickly. This is it's not advice, but it's my personal perspective is that he's going to send the markets tumbling on tariff news. I would be looking for, if anything, my bias would be look for a spike on the NAS to then sell. About to hit TP1. Awesome. Osman, good afternoon. Where's the chat from everyone on YouTube? Why are you guys quiet? Mr. Snazzle, were you late to the party today? Were you late? Does anyone know on TikTok where I can, how do oh, what was it? Royalty free music. How do I get that on? Do I just have to go to YouTube and play royalty free music, or is there something on TikTok? Because I hate sitting here with no music, and every time I put music on, I always seem to get an issue with the stream. Took that trade, mark on futures. Come on, the coys. Absolutely. So come on then, who's this? Who's that on YouTube? I don't know the name. EALT. The fact that we're someone to support the mighty Spurs. I feel for you. But at least it was a decent performance last night. Bartuka, good afternoon. How are you, mate? Not seen you for a while. We just caught 30 pips or 35 pips. I can't remember what I closed it out at. And then just adjusted the second TPs to 60 and 100 points. Now, Trump is going to speak in 17 minutes. You caught it. Lovely. Well done, bud. Erin. Nice. Okay. Well, I'm glad you're always watching. Hope you find the streams useful. Um, Liam, welcome to the stream, mate. Listen, anyone that shares the live stream would be much appreciated. Always like to get new people watching and remember, for those of you that are relatively new to this, the streams for the general public have been reduced in 2026. So it is just Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, but for the next, I don't know, maybe till end of March, Fridays are going to be really, really tough for me because we have my better half is expecting in April, and Fridays we have appointments with midwives and etc. So I'm I'm really struggling to do the free live stream on a Friday. Right, okay. So look, trade management. We're already at break even. Uh, if this candle breaks the high of the previous candle, we're just going to push our stop underneath the low of this candle, locking in some more pips, okay? Um, Now, something you could do if you wanted to be quite aggressive is, for example, now you could close another half because it's broken its own low after going up first. So that is something you could have done, but you would have had to act quick then. Would you say that was an impulse trade? No, it was a flip because it was a big bearish candle leading into COMEX and Trump. So entry was above the high of the current candle, but it was a big bearish candle when I placed it. There's nowhere to move the stop really now because even if this candle breaks the high, I've got what, about 3 or 4 pips to work with. So not a great deal. So stop will stay where it is, even if we hit TP2. So we're going to have to wait for a bit more movement. See if Trump will create the fireworks we're anticipating. We caught the move that we wanted to get risk-free, take some profit off the table. So that's always good. Now we want the next move. The next move is the icing on the cake, okay? 13 minutes. 13. Maybe you want to split the table with wins to TP1 and TP2. What do I think? uh, I obviously that would be more information for people to look at. The downside to that is it's going to take up more space on the screen. So if we look at it, you can follow my trades on my FX book, and you can basically get a feel of the average win. Okay, so I'll share my FX book link, and this is pretty much since we started recording the lives on here. Okay, we're getting close. We just tapped 50 pips there. Yeah, we've got 60 pips as T2. Realistically, 50 pips is a nut. You know what? It's tap the 50 pips is right on the high. I'm just gonna. I missed it. Should have done it at 50 pips. Looking at that, because that's taking it off right at the wick highs. But never mind. Let's. I'm going to adjust that so I don't need to do anything manually. There's probably a little bit of profit missed on my behalf there. I was being a little bit greedy, but I'd rather have a bit less and more in the bank than trying to go for the big home run each time. So yeah, I'll get you the MyFX book link 1 second. Where are you? Here we go. Copy link. Control V. Oh, it won't allow me to share it on TikTok. So I don't know why that is, but yeah, not allowed to share it on TikTok. Let's see if you can on. Yeah, you can share it on YouTube. So if you want to get the link, it's there on YouTube. And we're out. Now look at this. The next trade is valid. Look, level, candle close above, big wick down. This is your breakout trade. We've got plenty of room. How many is that? 40 pips. I'm just going to whack that in for now. Let's put the stop underneath the low. Yes, Trump speaking at 130, but like I said, my bias is long. Let's put that there. Partial TPs. See what we can get here. 30. Yeah, okay, so partial TP. We've put just underneath the swing high. Let's get another one in. Somewhere 90, so 40, 1780. So we're going to go 75. There we go. Perfect. So taking the same entry. Oh, hold on a second. 78 71.51. Let's just change this. Doesn't looks a bit close. 0.51. Let's change it to 0.8. So the deal ticket, here you go. Well, that says 0.9, 0.8. 4871.8. Done. So look, I'll bring the deal ticket back up for you so you can see it. Now remember, everything I'm doing here, guys, is for educational purpose. What was this setup? Just joined. Hey Harvey, how you doing? Are you trading funded or real account? This is real. You can see it on my FX book. I've just shared the link on YouTube. So Globi Anna, good afternoon, darling. You can see everything on my FX book. It's live and verified. Callum, good afternoon. So this is breakout setup. So look, there's your level. We've had a close above. Next candle's wicking down. We're waiting for the break above that candle high. So if I just find you the slide for a breakout, and then you can look at it. Bear with me a second. Ah, damn it. Let's do it again. I just closed the wrong image. Break. Breakout buy. And here's the rules. Now you see target 1 and target 2, they've changed. Reason I've changed my scaling out is because the market conditions have changed. Okay, so what do I mean by the market conditions have changed? The volume, the volatility has completely changed in terms of how much gold moves on a daily basis. So if you were to look at the size of an hourly candle now to looking at the size of an hourly candle maybe a year ago, you'd see that the size of the candles have massively increased in size. So therefore, you can do two things. One is you can basically increase your take profits, that obviously means where your initial stop loss is going to be is also increased. So the rate at which I increase my lot sizing, will you leave this trade on whilst Trump speaks? Absolutely. Yeah, no, this is staying on. This is what I'm looking for. I'm waiting for Trump to speak. Why do you need a candle back down? Harvey, good question. So the reason I want a candle back down, if you now sometimes obviously I don't always my buy entry is here 47 48 70 48 71.8. The reason I want a candle back down, if you think about a bow and arrow, you have to pull the bow back before the arrow projects forward. If you want to fire, I have to think carefully. I know I've said this a few times, but if you want to fire something, I'm going to use my fingers now because I've said this before and I think it's caused issues with the live stream on TikTok. So you cock it and then you pull the trick and it fires. So anything you want to project forward, you generally have to pull back. Yeah. So in trading terms, the way that I look at it is the pullback, the momentum coming back is the market trying to appeal to buyers, or if we're selling, the market rallying is trying to appeal to sellers. So you want it to go up, it attracts sellers, and eventually there'll be more. Yeah, elastic band theory. You pull elastic band back, it goes forwards. So the idea behind this is it's like grabbing liquidity. So it goes up. Eventually, the sellers overwhelm the buyers, or in this instance, the buyers overwhelm the sellers because it's pulled back to a price where more buyers have got interested. And instead of us being the buyer trying to guess that we're going to overpower the sellers, we wait for that to happen, which is why we go above the high of a candle using a stop entry, and we're trading with confirmation then. What do I think about US oil? Not a lot, to be fair. I don't. Look, I mean, I don't trade it from a fundamental perspective. I mean, they're the biggest producers of oil in the world, um, but they export it all because that oil is no good for what they need. So they have to import most of their oil as well. Yeah, yeah, exactly. This is a buy for me. I've got a buy stop in here. Buy stop just above that high. Oh, let me just update the stats. We just had a win, didn't we? Before I forget results. Okay, so that's 81 wins and 4 for 2026. 81 and 4. Apply. Okay, see if we can make it 2 for 2 today. Wait for POTUS to come on. Gold buy now entry. Oh, thank you for the free signal. So guys, look, someone called VIP Signal Free has just come in and shared a signal with us. Daily Forex signals and market analysis focused on safe trading and consistent profits. Join my community for trusted updates. Halim Official 1. Sounds genuine. Let's have a look, see who this person is. I love a good old free channel giving out signals. The biggest you know what there is. See my free channel? I won't give out signals. I'll send chart setups. Yeah, look at that. No content, but yeah, they've got a free channel. Yeah, quality person. Okay, yes. So, love it. Oh, God, dog. Bear with me a second, guys. Sorry about that, guys. Um, yeah, uh, midwife just turned up at the door. I didn't know it was on today, so uh, let's see what happens. Right, has there been any more movement? Okay, so NASDAQ is selling off. So this is basically this is what I was saying to who is it? Sandra, Big Harvey. He was looking at this candle. Now listen, the setup, what you're seeing, I think was really, really good in terms of a technical perspective. But what you got to think about is the fundamentals and where price is going. So for me right now, this is a sell setup as long as we break these lows, okay? But I'm focusing on my little baby, my golden, my golden gem. Okay, so we're gonna see what happens. So is let me just have a look, see if we can see if can you move rules over quickly? It's covered by the trades. Ah, okay. Where is it? There you go. What about technical view? Technical view, my trades are only ever placed. Oh, on oil. Okay, let me have a look at that after this trade. I mean, I never look at oil, so I couldn't tell you. Right, I'm gonna have to move this in a second because it looks like we're about to get triggered. There we go. Let me get, where's my, auto break even. There we go. Dun dun dun. That was a real bad execution. Caught on. Is our POTUS speaking? YouTube. Where is he? So yeah, your stop guys should be underneath this hourly 15-minute candle here. Um, I'm going to leave it here for the time being because I'm hoping that we don't pull back below this level. But in technical terms, we should be underneath here. Once we see some blue numbers, then it'll come underneath this candle. I just didn't move it underneath here, just being a bit lazy while I was speaking to you. Let me just have a look at something. Why is 27? So we've had a little slippage. So let's sort that out. It says 30 pips. Just need to sort the auto break even. Ah, damn it. Try again. Where is it? There we go. Okay. All right, see if we can get some blue numbers on the board. Trading 5 lots on gold. I'm sure you're comfortable within this amount. If so, how long did it take you to get to this number? Um, Look, I mean, realistically, I'm probably one of the smaller traders on social media. Um, but you have to think about what you're risking, how comfortable you are with your system. So look, at the end of the day, you can trade 5 lots on a 50K account. It just depends how comfortable you are with knowing your drawdown, your stats. I could trade at a lot bigger lot size than I am doing for this account, but my objective is to make the same amount of money with less risk. So each time I'm achieving a certain number, I want to get to that by using less risk, if that makes sense. So we had a little 50 pip pop up there, but 5 pip pop up, I should say, not 50. Let's see if we can get to our 30 pip take profit. We've got 20 pip break even. How come you just didn't wait for a clean room? I'm not sure what's happened there. Oh, it was break even, that's why. I just saw something pop up. I've got plenty of clean room here. There's like 30, 40 pips to this next level. So now look, what we happened there, we got 20 pips and then it just rejected and pulled back a little bit. So let's see. Right. Okay, so if we see, I'm going to close half out if we hit 20 pips again, because I don't mind if we get to 30 and it closes another half, but you'll just see me hit close half, and I'll tell you exactly when I do it. If you see 200 in the blue, I'm closing half. So we can't lose now. We're at break even. There we go. Half closed. 20 pips banked. I'm going to push this. I'm going to push this one up to 50 now because there we go. Let's keep going. All right, push that in front so we don't lose anything on commission or spreads. So guys, that's another blue for the session. We've just taken 20 pips. So we've banked 50 pips since we've been live on stream. There we go. That's another 30. There we go. That's 50 pip target just hit. Let's just push up a little bit. Well, we're gonna lock in 15. There we go. 15 locked in. See if we can hit 75. Da, 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 da. Come on, guys, hit some likes if you're taking some pips with me, please. Oh, Peter Cole, hit your break even. No, man, gutted. Because we're just about to run through 75. Let's go. Ten pips. Let's go. Come on. I tell you what, let's push that up another 10. So we locked in another 25. Ana de Bolos, T1 and T2, lovely. Commander Chief, got 30 pips, lovely. Big Harvey, well done, mate. Let's see. Is this another payout for you, buddy? We're coming. We're chasing. You got it, Glow by Anna, lovely. Lovely. So this is going to be our, guys, today's been a relatively big day for us. You got to thank these markets. They're not like this all the time. Today. So come on, see if we can hit the 7 pips. Let's have a look. What have we done for today? There we go. You see, had a few losses in there. Big one, $2,900, $1,300, but on the whole, decent, a good day. Coming up 2.5%. That was a beauty, Oscar. Yeah, well, let's let's hope it'd be nice if we can top it off with another Another little $3 move, but look, either way, I don't care what happens now. We've done what we needed to do. We've hit our take profits. We've secured profit twice, and we've locked in some profit with our remaining part of the position. Let's just see where. Okay, so look, realistically, this 5 minute candle is just grabbing liquidity, I think. Question is whether we can stay in this trade. As soon as it breaks the high, we're hitting TPs and it's going to push on. And then we can bring our stop underneath this 5 minute candle. I'll do that anyway because it's probably going to break the high. Best place to be related to trading. Thanks, Kaylin. Appreciate it, buddy. Um, yeah, look, I mean, listen, what you'll see is that there are a lot of people that are going to offer all sorts of things, um, in terms of signals, etc. But the problem with signals, guys, is you just don't know how the hell they're placing that trade. All you're getting is like this idiot that posted a free signal on here. Yeah, what are they explaining it? Are they telling you risk management? Are they telling you how to manage the trade? They're just putting some numbers. And who the hell are they? You go to their profile and there's no content. Do they trade live in front of you? No. Do they explain what they're doing? No. So anyone offering signals, guys, is a big red flag. Big red flag. And there we go, 75 pips in the can. I was just about to say, why did that not just clear? Creed FX, good morning, Mark and gang. How's it going? Wish everyone an awesome trade session. Long time no see. Creed FX, is this Lightning? Is this Lightning from TikTok? Or is it someone else? 1991. It is Lightning. I thought that message was too nice and genuine for it to be anyone else other than you, sir. So look, we've done 30 pips, 50 pips, 75 pips, and whether we move this up to 37 pips. So nice profits here, guys. Um, uh, what? Yeah, no, I don't. If there's going to be another trade today, mm, okay, I'm going to stay away from gold now unless it breaks new highs. Breaks new highs or pulls back down. Okay, so trade management. If this candle breaks the high of this one, we're going to move our stop right underneath the low of this candle. All right. US natural gas poised for biggest weekly spike. We're about to get stopped out. Okay, so there we go. We're out now. So there's a big blizzard in the US, and that's why natural gas is spiking over there apparently. But who cares? If you trade natural gas, then good stuff. If not, uh, yeah, good. Hall Brothers T1 and T2 a wallop. That's what we like to hear. Marks, what's your view on gold? If you ask me, I'm afraid of margin call on gold like it did with silver. It's got too expensive. Um, Peter Stanley, don't talk to me about gold. Oh no. Peter Stanley, what's happened? Please don't tell me you've been shorting it. Um, okay, so listen, how do you judge and define something as too expensive? So look, let's say, I mean, I don't know what gold is, the cost of production is these days. It used to be, depending on location, a few years back, or anywhere between sort of like 800 and $1,400 an ounce. Um, now, thank you. Um, but listen, margin call is only going to happen when you're overexposed. So there'd be no margin call if you're just sat on the sidelines, or there'd be no margin call if you're physically holding it. So the one thing I would always say is don't try and sell something that's just a runaway trade like this. Um, you want to be looking at just buying it. Anyone that's trying to sell the top, they're gonna have blown so many accounts over the last few weeks because it's just not gonna happen. Yeah, you might get lucky with one of these moves where it drops, but you've probably blown five, six accounts along the way. So it doesn't make any sense. Start shorting when you see the market change. Don't be the first man trying to short the market, and don't be the first man trying to buy it. But we have a very strong market momentum. We have political uncertainty in many areas of the world right now. I was smashing it and then was sure it was going to pull back. Oh dear, Peter Stanley. That's uh, that's the worst thing. I don't like to hear that because, you know, I see people doing so well. But look, remember, when something's going parabolic, when something's just going up, remember the first time Bitcoin started going up, people were raving about it. They're just going, yeah, Bitcoin, buying. It got to 20,000. You're getting people putting all their capital in it, and then it pulled back to 5,000. That blew everyone out. Everyone's talking about gold and silver now. What happens? It's going to be the same thing. You know, people get overconfident with it going up, and then you get other people, unfortunately, like yourself, Peter, that think it can't keep going at this rate and then put a sell in. Because they're not sure of the game plan that they want to adopt to the market condition, they then either keep adding sells or they take the stop loss off because they don't want to lose that capital. And then before they know it, it's gone too far and account's gone. So, um, Peter, as one of my members, you know, I'm really sorry you've got into that position. But this is why I work with a lot of people on a one-to-one basis because, you know, I wouldn't let that happen. Obviously, I mean, I didn't know that you were doing so well in whatever it was you're doing, but you see what we do on a daily basis here, in the live streams, on the member streams, the free streams. So I'm sorry to hear that. But listen, what I can tell you is you're not the only one to have lost an account. Anyone that's been trading long enough will have always lost multiple accounts, and it's about defining um, your rules, your systems, your protocols. So, yeah, no drama. Exactly. As they say, when you fall off a bike, give yourself one of these and get straight back on it. Let's see what. Hey Diego, how you doing? So let me just update the stats. Keep forgetting. So that's 82 and 5. How's work, Peter? You keeping busy? Or is that a daft question? All right, there we go. So 82 and 5. So TikTok, let me know how many of you caught that second trade. YouTube, let me know how many of you caught that second trade. So I want to know how. how many pips or how many percent you've banked since you've been on this live stream, guys? What have you done? Come on, let me know how many pips or how many percent you've banked since you've been on this live stream with me today. Automatically close position. All right, I'm gonna have a look, see if we can see Trump speaking live. Is this live? Trump declares war. That can't be now. Uh, let's see. Slinky, 110 pips. Lovely. Well done, Slinky Dog. Sinas, welcome. How you doing? So listen, if you've just arrived, uh, you have missed a couple of lovely trades. As you can see, Slinky's banked himself 110 pips. If play can, can you hear Trump or not? Uh, so look, in terms of copy trade, it's not something I've done for a long, long time, but yeah, I'm setting it up at the minute. I'm just creating, that's why I've got the um, my FX book for people to look at. You can check. But yeah, it will be setting up very soon. If you're interested, just send me a DM and I can send details and keep you updated when it's ready to go. NASDQ, what's going on? See, even gold now, 79. How many pips have we got here? Another 46. See, there's plenty of room. These are the things that. Right, I'm going to wait for this candle to close because look, we've got 6 minutes until the hourly candle. So, what do you think the hourly candle's going to look like? If it shoots off without me, it shoots off without me, but I don't want to get caught in the last minute of a candle. I'd rather wait for it to close, wait for a little pullback, and then we go. So, looking at the hourly chart, where do you think where do you think the market's going to go to? Where do you think the market's going to go to? Oh, what? Sorry, I just lost everything then. Where do you think the market's going to go to looking at this hourly chart? Yeah. Um, so yeah, listen, membership is 97 a month or 997 for the year. Anyone that takes on an annual coaching right or annual membership right now is going to get 1 hour of one-to-one mentoring included. It's going to be the February February deal that's going to start. Okay, so end of this month, anyone that joins on an annual membership will get an hour of one-to-one mentoring. Now that is for February, but anyone that's interested in that, let me know. Uh, object list. Let me get rid of all these now. Okay, there we go. 4 minutes, guys. 4 minutes for this candle to close. Now, interestingly, NASDAQ is having a bit of a push up. This is not what I would have expected. Um, tested 24,900 for probably about the fifth or sixth time, and then it's just had a little pop. I'm just going to reset my screen. I just want to resize it. Let's move that. Okay. Properties. Oh dear. What's going on? There we go. Try again. 3 minutes. Now, where do you think this candle will go to, guys? If it closes like this, where do you Future Frankie 4900, Oscar 4888. Okay. Okay, so listen, price points will be slightly different. Give me a visual to look at. What would you say? Where do you think it can go, guys? Okay, so look, first thing I'll be saying is prices created this wick up here. And now if we break and close above the resistance level, probability says it's going to at least fill the range, right? So let's just wait and see if this candle closes uh, above the level. If it does and we get a top wick, the next candle, if we wick down, we can buy above the high. And to fill that range, we've got 80 pips. Exactly, Kaylin. Exactly. That's what we would be looking at. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, Gandalf. Perfect, perfect, perfect. So look, let's get ready in preparation. I'm not placing this order. These are just hypothetical places. So we've got, I don't know, a few seconds. The next candle, as soon as it opens, if it goes lower, I'm just hitting the open trade. If it just goes straight up, I'm going to let it go. So next candle to open, if it pushes down first, I'm going to hit the open trade button, but it must push down first. Okay. Come on, give us a bottom wick. Looks like it's going to go without us. Nope. I'm just going to push it up a little bit more because I want it to break its own high before I get triggered in. There we go. Come on. Okay, now we're in. All right. Now, because we've pushed up higher, I'm only going to 20, oops, 2050. I'm going to take off 60% instead of 50. Auto break even. That's some weird numbers. Okay, let's get rid of that. Looks like it's not working. No. Okay. How much of a low wick do you look for? Good question. I don't want to just see it flick down because that could be this. That could be the spreads opening. It could be anything. I actually just want to. I want to see a black body. 1 second. Da, 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 da. Yeah. So guys, if you've just logged in and you're new to this stream, we have placed a buy stop above the high of the current 1 hour candle. Oh, what was that? Just I'm gonna Trump after war. We gave Greenland Bank. How stupid were we? Okay. Um. Now look, if we'd have just look at this. Now, I'm gonna tell you something this morning. So I tell you that something I did this morning. I basically took this same trade this morning, but I did it without waiting for a wick down because I was engrossed in the market momentum and I believed that the market was just going to keep pushing up. And do you know what happened? It came down like this. It didn't stop me out. Let's say my stop was underneath this candle. It came literally all the way down here, so close to stopping me out. I endured what, I don't know, 15, 30 minutes of torture. And then we waited for the next candle because it closed somewhere like here, and the next candle wicked down again, and then it broke the highs. We went on and hit targets. But the point of me telling you this is by waiting for the wick down, if you think about a pilot wishing to be in the air, as opposed to a pilot on the floor wishing to be in the air, or a pilot in the air wishing to be on the floor, same thing. Only difference is we got the same entry. Half an hour later, we didn't have to endure a big drawdown on the candle coming down. And both people still came and hit targets. Which one would you rather be? The one that had to sit through the drawdown or the one that just got in and hit targets very quickly? Now, the reason I tell you this is because what's the worst case scenario? If you wait for a wick down and it just goes up, what happens then? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Nothing happens other than the fact that you just missed the trade. Now, look at that. If you'd have taken that trade, you've just got walloped. Now, again, something is being said right now because this is a strong old move, but this is one that could just revert straight back. I'm going to leave my entry where it is for now, but the Wild West. Uh, um, Not sure what that was all about, but yeah, I'm just watching. Oh, yeah, I'm not doing anything yet, guys. Yeah, nothing at the minute, guys. Nothing at the minute. But uh, if this flips, we could see a big old move. So I'm just waiting for the buys, guys. Trump, people will soon be prosecuted for 2020 election. Okay, not so. Let's have a look at Nasdaq. Nasdaq spiking. Don't like Nasdaq. I'm only interested in Nasdaq shorts. So yeah, if we can, if this candle flips, I think it'll just go on and see some big highs. Okay, Trump saying Europe has to work on Ukraine and not US. Okay, so I think I'm liking this. I'm liking this buy. If we flip higher, uh, I think we'll go straight on through these highs. But let's see. What was I saying? The high is 80.93. 80.93. Let's just check that. 81.93, 13, 18. That's 25. 2.5 pips. That's fine. Now, somewhere to watch will be this price point here. Um, if we close below this, guys, then this could be the sell where everyone's been kind of looking for or hoping, because this will potentially give you a change in structure, but it has to close below here. If not, then what we're going to look for will be BPC setups from this sort of price point, similar to the one we took earlier at this here. So if we get price to reject this and we get a nice buyer candle, then what have we got? Let's get rid of this now. We'll lose that order now. If anything, I'm going to try. Oops, turn that off. That's probably my cousin just about to leave Australia, telling me he's jumping on a plane. But okay, yeah. So 15-minute chart. Um, not having the reaction that I anticipate. So obviously, I'm not listening to what Trump's saying. I just keep seeing the notifications popping up on my phone, which is what I keep reading out to you. But we'll see. I mean, look, sell-off could be. I don't know what he's saying. Let me go to Investing Live, see if there's anything popping up there. Trump, no nation can secure Greenland other than the United States. Uh, what else is he saying? So, so with these very sort of direct comments, I mean, I know this is what the world kind of expects from Trump. I'm surprised that we've not seen gold rally. 52 all-time records for the stock market in a year, and people doing very well. They're very happy with me. Okay. Uh, okay, there's not I've not seen any sort of like major headlines at the minute. So let's just watch this closely and see what is gonna play out, right? But like I said, right now, my bias will be to look for a bullish 15-minute candle here. Oh, see what. Okay, very, very different reaction to what I was expecting. Markets are we're seeing a move from safe havens into risk assets. Now, he's probably been a lot more diplomatic than maybe most thought, or this is the rally before the storm, so to speak. I have no idea. But this is why I pay no attention to fundamentals and I just try and use a pinch of salt with the fundamentals and just stick to my setups. Okay. Now, NASDAQ buys above 25.92 do look good. If you get a break above here, a wick down, then we've got what's that? 150 points. 150 points available. So let's get an alert set. So this is what you're going to look for, a breakout. So you want to see a candle close above the level, you want to see the candle wick down, then a buy stop above the break of the high. Okay, so there's nothing to look at on the 5 minute. Sometimes you get like a 5 minute, we call it the tennis ball effect within the members community. It's where you see the bodies as the market's moving lower or higher, the bodies start to shrink, more wicks, and then it starts to accelerate back in the other direction. Um, right now, you don't have that. You just have big candle down, big candle up, big candle down, potentially a big candle up. Hi, Said. How you doing? Okay, guys, listen. Right now, I will. I'll give it. What? I'll give it to 2:30, and then I'm gonna have to shut off, guys. Okay? I'm gonna give it till 2:30, and then I'm gonna have to shut off. Yeah. Uh, have to go 2:02 and closer to a bigger payout. See you tomorrow. Uh, Said, you are good. I'm good. I'm going to a football match and learn from you. Oh, nice. Which football match are you off to? Yeah, 2 for 2 from today. Uh, Fantastic. First trade was pretty good. Second trade was superb. I'm kind of thinking we'll call it a day today. That's what I'm thinking. See if where are we for the month? So so this is the stats that you see from my FX book, but from a different perspective. So January were 14% up at the minute. You see 84% of my trades have been on gold, 11% on NASDQ, 5% on the DAX. If we go back to 2025, when we started this, September was 6%, 6.3, October 9.58, November 17.6, and December 13.7. So nice steady upticks consistently across the board. Best trade was a $7,700. Worst trade, bit of a screw up, was a $9,000 loss. What were we? 75.5% success rate. Um, Commissions, $9,200. So there you go. That's you can see it there. I never knew you could try and buy a country. Trump is one heck of a businessman. Yeah. Do you I trade futures? No. Um, Giti Spladas. I don't trade futures. Only spot. So we've got 10 minutes left of this candle. And look, if it does remain like this, then there is a buy setup. But the question is how if this candle in 10 minutes time is all the way up here, I'd leave it alone. The further you get away from this price point, the lower the probability of success. Yeah, you could look at the 5. Uh, Not now. Okay, guys, you know what? I'm gonna stop everything here. I don't think there's any point continuing to keep you all here. We've had a great session. We've done what we need to do. We've taken pips out of the market. We've beaten 95% of the market today. So well done. Thank you for coming. Thank you for being part of the live stream. Uh, for you, for the public, the next live stream is going to be, I think it's going to be Monday, to be fair, guys. I don't think I can do one. Let me check. Friday, I'm sure we're at the hospital. Yeah, I can't do Friday. Friday, 1 o'clock, 1:30. Yeah, I won't go back till 2:30, and I'm not trading then. Okay, yeah, so, oh, I tell you what I'll do, guys. 6:30. Oh, no, I can't. I've got Gandalf at 6:30. Yeah, okay, so it'll be Monday, guys. Monday at 1 o'clock. Members, it's a members session tomorrow, so uh, if you do want to be a member, then yeah, by all means, you can join the Telegram channels. You can be um, in all the live streams. You can do the New York close. Um, but yeah, monthly membership is $97. Yeah, so it's about $3 a day, a touch over $3 a day. And I know most of you will spend more than that on random random bits. So the question is, do you think you're going to get more value from spending $3 a day on being part of the community, or are you going to get more value from spending $3 a day on a coffee, or what else will you spend $3 a day on? I don't know. Some some nonsense. So look, what I'm going to do is I'm going to just post. Oh yeah, it's all right. You can never post links on TikTok. They hate it. So look, there you go. Link on there's a Stripe link there for anyone that wants to um, join. There's a monthly link there on YouTube. Um, if you're interested on TikTok, just message me and I'll send you details straight away. Okay, guys, have a great day, and I'll catch up with you, everyone, all members tomorrow morning, and everyone else next week. Cheers, guys. Bye bye. 1, 2, 5, 7, 8, 9, 6, 7, 3, 6. 20th of May, 1979. Health insurance. Payment. Payment. Make payment. Make a payment. Yeah.